What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that I haven't really done a video on directly, and that's my anxiety rock bottom. So go ahead and smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Make sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what your anxiety rock bottom is. Everybody's going to have a different one. Maybe you haven't hit that point yet in your recovery. Let everybody know down in the comment section. Also, guys, everybody's going to be different when it comes to an anxiety rock bottom. Yours might be losing sleep over the past 6 months and you've just had enough. You've had it. So you start changing your life. You start doing things differently to try to get more sleep, to get your life back. For some of you, it's going to be losing a job. For some of you, it's going to be losing a friend. For some of you, it's just your rock bottom is just not having the old life that you used to have. Maybe you can't go out to parties anymore. For some of you, it's going to be not being able to get in a damn car and drive to work without having a panic attack. So I can relate with all of those things, but mine, in my opinion, was a little bit more harsh. It took me a little bit longer. I actually dealt with those things, for years. But this was a 1-2 combo. It pretty much knocked me on my butt. It made me realize that I need to change. And much like an alcoholic or an addict or somebody that's like hooked on something, they have to hit a rock bottom to see how much it's destroying their life. And I think this is true for many of us with anxiety disorders. I think we have to get to a point where anxiety disorder has done something so horrible to us that we're like, okay. These sacrifices that I need to make are going to be worth it. These changes that I'm going to have to do are going to be worth it because I can't do this anymore. And basically that had happened to me. I had been dealing with the insomnia. I've been dealing with the pains. I've been dealing with the emotional pain, the financial burdens, the job hopping, the not being able to drive and travel, the pushing away of my friends and family. But eventually something really bad happened. I was in a relationship, and you guys may have heard me talk about this before a little bit, but I'm gonna be a little bit more detailistic about it. I was in a relationship for over 4 years. I love this girl. We, like any couple, we had our ups and downs. But she stuck with me for a very, very long time. I was with her a year before my anxiety even hit. So, this kind of happened right in the middle of our relationship. So she got to see the whole thing. After I started having panic disorder and having health anxiety, I was always looking for reassurance. I started making phone calls to her at all hours of the night, looking for support. I didn't have a lot of people in my life at that time. I would stay out at all hours of the night. I started drinking extremely heavily, just about every single night, just to numb the pain, numb the symptoms, numb the panic attack stuff. I was very erratic. I also became very angry at that time. Poor, pitiful me as well. Not much confidence, very insecure. Just things that a woman doesn't like that were not very characteristic of me. And it's sad because that wasn't me. And whenever I think back and look about how I was, even at a young age, that wasn't who I was. Anxiety in my life, combined with who I was to make that. And, it irks me. And to this day, our relationship ending is the best thing for her at that time and for me at that time. I'm a firm believer in everything happening for a reason, good or bad. And that was definitely something that needed to happen. It was required. But this went on, and our relationship grew apart over time. And it took a while, and she stuck around for a long time. But eventually, she let me know that she couldn't do it anymore. And it was one of those deals where, I was like, I'll do anything. I'll change this. I'll change that. But, especially with a woman, when a woman's made up her mind, especially a loyal woman, a woman that isn't going to cheat on you, and a woman that's going to stick by your side and do everything for you and keep trying and give you chance after chance. When she's made up her mind that she don't want to be with you anymore, that is it. So that's kind of one of those things. So I was devastated at the time. I was surprised. I thought I had the upper hand in that relationship. I thought that she's going to deal with me forever, but apparently not. She had grown tired and weary of everything that anxiety brought in my life. So I respect her decision today, but at the time, I was pretty miserable. I was depressed. And I had just started a job to try to change things around right before this happened. It was for the state. I was working for a prison. I hated the job, but it was good pay, good benefits. And I was like, this could be the start of a great life for me and having benefits, maybe settling on and having a family. The last place that you want to be after you just broke up with somebody that you love, and a place that, that is so violent. That place is horrible. It's so negative. It's not good for somebody that has anxiety, stress, or depression. the wrong job for me. So after a week of me and my ex, you know, being separated, I ended up quitting that job, and I barely even made it back in to resign a couple weeks later when they told me I may never be able to work for the state again. So about a week and a half after her leaving me, I left that job, and then I'm at home jobless and no girlfriend anymore. And I'm sitting there thinking, my life has come to this? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what happened? I feel like this is just a horrible nightmare. What has happened? What has happened? It went from just symptoms to a panic attack to no sleep to job hopping. Now I lose the woman in my life. Now I lose one of the best jobs I've ever had, because mind you, I'd already lost a general manager job before that. So this was just terrible for me, but this is a necessary part of my life and a necessary part of my recovery. That was the point where I was like, look, I can't feel sorry for myself anymore. I have nobody. I have to pick myself up and start working. I have to work on myself. I have to do the things that I know I need to do. I got to make the changes. And from that point on, guys, I was hustling and I was working. Now, it took me a little over a year after that point to pull it all together and to really have my life in control. But guys, it was so freaking worth it. Like, oh my God. So when I look back at it now, I'm happy. Look back at it. I'm happy that I went through that. It was terrible. It was terrible. But I'm so thankful for going through that experience. It changed me. It put me on a faster road to recovery. No telling where I'd be if I would have stayed in that relationship, or still being at that job. My God, I hated that job. So I'm happy things that happened the way that they did. Gosh, I can't even talk today. But guys, I love you. I just wanted to let you know that many of us are going to hit rock bottoms before we decide to change. For some of you, that's not going to be much. For others, it's going to be devastating. So just realize that. This wasn't meant to be depressing, but I just wanted you guys to know how my recovery started, what kick-started that for me. But I hope you enjoyed the video for what it's worth. Again, leave me a comment. Let me know what your anxiety rock bottom is or was, or if you've never experienced that yet, you don't think you've gotten to that point in your lives. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. It's the weekend. I don't get a lot of views on the weekend, so I don't know how good this video will do. But I hope you guys like me shooting videos outside a little bit more. I want to do this more. I got a lot of compliments yesterday about that video, so I may start trying to mix it up like this and do some more videos out and about in nature. It can be relaxing and calming to some degree. Yeah, so check out the resources down below in the description. They're always there, the tips, the online therapy, the books, the workbooks, all that good stuff, the CBD oils, all that stuff is down there. So check it out when you get the chance. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. I was looking at my analytics the other day. I have 36,000 subscribers. There's only like 7,000 that have actually hit that notification bell. Hit that bell and you get updates when I put my videos out. You don't have to worry about missing any or getting on my channel and be like, holy crap, he made 7 videos and I didn't even know about it. But yeah, I'm talking 99 miles an hour. I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably make a video and post it tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that. Have a good weekend.